What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about how to properly budget a car build. I'm going to step into other things that are more lifestyle choices on how you spend your money, but it's going to be based around how to budget your car build, how to spend the proper amount of money, how to save money, and then how to put it into things that you really need. This might be more of a lifestyle kind of approach to it, but it'll help you with your car build. Also, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of other videos later on, like how to get sponsorships, because I've been getting a lot of questions on that because I get a lot of partials, but I don't have an engine, so I don't know how I pull that off. I'm going to be talking about like what car you should get into when you first decide to get into cars. Also, like what not to do when you first wide body your car, things like that. I'm going to talk about a lot of videos like that. I might start a new series. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the fuck to call it, but it'll probably be in the title. But I'm just going to jump into it. I don't like talking that much before a video. Starting off, if you're going to get into the car scene, if you're going to get into the car community, whatever you want to call it, do not buy new cars. I mean, unless you have mom and dad to help you, or whoever in your family, you fell into a lump sum of money, don't buy new cars. And if you do have that to your advantage, I don't know why you're watching this video, because you have a shit ton of money and you don't need the budget. But don't buy new cars. Buying new cars is, I mean, yes, it's good because they're going to be reliable, they have warranties, things like that. There's a whole shit ton of pros, but the cons is price. Like right now we're talking about money. You're going to have to pay a monthly payment. It's probably going to be around $300 a month, most likely. You're also going to have to probably, if you're my age, you're going to have to find somebody to co-sign for you. It's going to be a pain in the ass, and if your parents don't want you to screw up their credit, they're not going to do it. Another thing is, when you're around my age, insurance is fucking ridiculous. Insurance will bend you over and fuck you right in the ass. Insurance, pretty much for me, back when I was around 18, 19, 20, I was spending about $500 a month for, I had a TJ Jeep, I had a Mazda Speed 3, I had a 2003 XJ. Those were all $500 a month liability. New York State, I don't know where you guys live. It might be different where you guys live, but $500 a month when you were just a busboy or you weren't making that much money. Say you work at McDonald's, AutoZone, something like that. It's not a lot of money. You're pretty much going to work to pay for your insurance, and that really kills you at the end of the day because you don't have money for anything else. You don't have money to build up the car that you're driving every day. You don't have money to do anything else. What I definitely recommend is going out, calling other insurance companies if your insurance is too high and you're not under your parents' insurance, like I'm not. Some of you might not be either. So call other insurance companies. If you're in New York, call Safeco. That's who I called. My friend, oh shit, it's Nick, told me to go to it. And it brought me from $500 a month to $316 a month for 2 cars. So I went from paying $500 a month for a shitty lifted XJ to spending $316 a month for an RSX and a 240. Instead of throwing an extra $200-300 a month in the garbage, it's staying in my pocket. So if insurance is killing you, I definitely recommend looking into other companies. And that's also another thing. If you're buying new, you're gonna have to get full coverage. Unless in other states it's different. I don't know laws in other states. In New York State, if you are leasing, financing a car, you have to have full coverage. That's $500 a month, minimum, if you're my age. For girls, it's usually a little cheaper. If you don't have points on your license, obviously all these little factors come in and make things a little different, but it's still a lot of money at the end of the day that you could be pocketing. Along with insurance is keeping a clean record. I have a lot of points on my license. At the end of the day, that kind of raised my insurance a little bit. It didn't go up that much, surprisingly, for how many points I had. But that stuff will definitely increase your insurance a little bit, but tickets overall are just a waste of money. So I definitely recommend, if you have been in cars for a while, or if you're just gonna get into cars, or if you haven't even gotten into cars yet and that's your dream, listen to me right now. Don't be stupid. If you're gonna be stupid, at least be safe with it, or do it in a private area. Just be careful, because I was stupid twice. Once was me being really stupid, one was me just rushing somewhere. Screwed me. I spent over $1,000 in tickets, $1,000 in lawyers. I'm now just paying off my yearly assessment right now. I've been paying it off since I was 18 years old. I'm 22 now. It was $200 a year. So that's $200 a year that could have been just going in my pocket or something like that, thrown out the window. So just be careful with that stuff. It's just easy to just be driving down the road one day and then boom, you just lost $600. It sucks. It really sucks. I was driving down the highway once and a state trooper pulled up behind me and I knew I was done. No license plate light, no, I got something else. What was it? Oh, no front plate. $600 ticket. Why, I do not know. But being a busser at the time, that really freaking kills you, and it sucks. But just be careful, guys. Honestly, just don't be stupid, or at least that stupid. I know you're gonna have a car, you're gonna do dumb things. Everybody does. But just be careful, and especially where you do things. And know the area. Something I definitely recommend also is this little tactic that I used. So what you're gonna want to do is you want to take $5 a day, right? $5 a day from your pay. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Yo. Alright, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Something about $5. Okay. Take $5 a day, right? Times that by 365. It's 18 something. Around $2,000. You save $5 a day. Literally, just take $5 a day, throw it in a jar, right here, and I have two because I filled up two. $5 a day, $2,000. You can throw that towards car parts, towards a car, towards a Grom, whatever you want to do. $2,000 a day, that's bride seats, Recaro seats, status seats. If you want to buy Brom seats and get your little sponsorship for $700, whatever you want to do. There you go, you just got mint ass seats in your car because you just saved $5 a day. Instead of going to McDonald's, instead of going to 7-Eleven, instead of going out to eat, any of that money that you don't need to spend can go into this freaking jar right here, and you will just have a shit ton of money just laying around. And I know it might not sound realistic, but I did it. I put about $5 a day away, $5 a day away for maybe not even 2 months because I got lazy with it. Like, I did it and then I just forgot about it, but stick with it and it'll pay off. Right here is about $200 something in singles because I just stock singles away every day at the end of the day before I went to bed. I just put $5 in the jar. Honestly, you're gonna thank yourself at the end of the day. And whenever I went out to eat, say I was gonna go out to McDonald's or something and I decided not to, or if I was gonna go out to 7-Eleven, instead of buying a whole bunch of crap, I would just go and be like, you know what? I don't need any of that. Put the money that I was gonna spend in a jar. And at the end of the day, seriously, it's gonna pay off. Or you're gonna have a bunch of money for whatever you need, or you could be gay and just post stupid freaking Instagram pics like and shit like that, because that's what tool bags do. Don't be that guy. But I'm telling you right now, you're gonna thank yourself at the end of the day, and it's just gonna be a shit ton of money in your pocket that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Like, I would have kept this stuff in the jar, but I need to put it in the bank because times are getting a little tough right now. I'm starting up the business. I'm spending almost $1,500 in merchandise to get this website started. I had to pay for the website. I'm building my car right now. I don't know if you see the coil rad right there, but I have a shit ton of car parts right here in my room, so I have to pay for that. Me and my girlfriend just hit 1 year, so I had to buy her an anniversary gift. I spent $250 on an anniversary gift. Realistically, I spent $50 on the anniversary gift because I have over $200 right here in singles that I honestly didn't even notice ever left my wallet. So it's like a freebie to myself. I literally just got my girlfriend a present for $50. So that's what it feels like. You don't see it coming out of a bank account. You don't feel like you ever spent this money. It's just $5 at the end of the day that I would have spent anyway on soda, on a sandwich, on something stupid that I don't need. So try that tactic out. Honestly, if it works, let me know. If you want to send me a picture of the money you saved up at the end of the month, honestly, I would feel like that I actually accomplished something by helping you guys save money for your build. Another thing is patience is key. I don't know if you guys ever saw the meme of my car with the patience is key, and then everyone's like, oh,
that's not the same car. That's not the same car. That's a different neighborhood. Ooh, oh no, money's the key to success, not patience. Blah 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 blah.
I work at the fucking, I'm not gonna say it. I work at a restaurant. I'm not gonna say it just in case they watch this and for some reason decide to fire me. I work at a restaurant. I make decent money, but I don't make great money. I'm a waiter. It's not a career choice. It's just something I'm doing because I'm 22 years old. So honestly, patience is key. If you're gonna build your car, do it right the first time. And I can't even stress this enough. Do whatever you're gonna do right the first time. Honestly, I regret not going real Rocket Bunny the first time, but the kit that I bought was pretty nice, so I can't really complain. And I spent the same amount of money I would have ended up spending on a real Rocket Bunny anyway. But, you know, and I also didn't cut things properly. I rushed it. I didn't paint my car properly, but that's fine because it ended up breaking down anyway. And the paint when it got destroyed, like, it's kind of getting destroyed now. So just do everything right the first time. Spend a little bit of extra money, get things done right, and you will thank yourself so much more. This LS swap has been in the making for almost 2 years. Because initially I bought an LS1 for 600 bucks. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cheap. I can get this done real quick, blah, blah, blah. And then I was thinking about it. Why am I gonna do that to myself? I went through so many SR problems. Why would I not just spend a crap ton of money, have myself the most reliable 1990s car there could possibly be, because it's gonna be LS fucking powered, and just do it right the first time. That's it. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on this LS swap. It's gonna be really reliable, a lot of power. I'm gonna be pushing almost 450 to the wheels because I'm doing it right. I could have really rushed it. I really could have. I could have done LS1 junkyard build, or I could have did LS2 junkyard build also, but I'm doing legit brand new parts. Everything in these boxes behind me is brand new, and I hope to have 0 problems. Another thing is, along with obviously doing things right the first time, that starts off at the beginning. What car are you getting? I obviously I've bought many cars in my life, and every time I bought a car, it's been a fucking lemon, and I'm an idiot. My RSX is a piece of junk. My 240SX was a piece of junk. My XJ was a piece of junk. My Mazda Speed was mint. My first Jeep was mint. My Versa was a piece of crap. You just have to, because you're gonna end up spending more money later on if you buy a piece of crap in the beginning. My RSX has oil leaks, coolant leaks, window doesn't open, it overheats, it's a pain in the ass. My 240SX starting off, I went every problem possible. Hoses were blowing up, SR was overheating, my turbo blew, my head blew. You name it, it was happening. I fixed everything over time, and it sucked. I was just fixing. Initially, when I first got that car, looking at the engine bay, and I put a picture up, I should have just ripped it out. Or I should have been smart, like everyone else. Spend the little bit of extra money. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. Spend a little bit of extra money, do it right. When you're going out to buy a car, if something doesn't look right, if something throws you off, don't get it. And I fall into the,
oh my god, but this is awesome. I want this so much, but
I wanted it. I really did.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I do it to myself. I'm stupid. Don't buy the car. I did it with my RSX. I did it with every car that I've ever bought. My 240. Don't buy the car. Pretend that you're going to go buy the car for your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, and look at things and be like, that's probably gonna fuck up later on. And then in your mind, you're like, you know what, I can keep looking. I can look for another week. I can look for another 2 weeks for a car that is better off than the car that I'm currently looking at. But seriously guys, patience is key. Just do everything right. As you get into the car scene and everything like that, or car community, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna meet friends, you're gonna make amazing memories. Along with the saving money aspect, if you can find people that can work on your car that are not shops, honestly, have them do it. If they do a good job. Like my friend CJ is a perfectionist when it comes to body work and wiring and things like that. So when my car's back, I'm gonna have him do a lot of things, and I'm gonna pay him. Support your friends. If your friends know how to do these, if they have legitimate skills, pay them. Gabe's a mechanic. He went to a $30,000 school. I paid him to help me rip out my engine. I paid him to help me do some tune-up stuff once in a while, like back in the day. Just have your friends. If you don't know how to do that stuff, if you need questions, ask your friends. It's cheaper than a shop, but be careful. Don't fuck your car up. If you honestly are doing something stupid and you don't know, don't risk it. Don't risk breaking something and having to spend more money later on because you didn't know what you were doing. I have no problem asking Gabe for things. I know I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm afraid to break stuff. I know I don't know exactly what I'm doing. CJ, what is this? What's that? Help me out. I don't know what I'm doing. Do this for me because I don't know how. Here's some money. Hopefully CJ takes the money, because I hope that he does, because I'm gonna pay him. But like Gabe, I paid him before for doing big tasks of a whole day project ripping my engine out. Here's $200. Here's $200 to you, Kyle, also. Both my friends helped me, $400. Cheaper than a shop, but at the same time, you build a memory, your friends and you guys just build a better relationship, and you just got something done, and you learned something in the process. Just patience, guys. It'll all pay out in the end. Just take some of the things I said in consideration, especially lifestyle choices and how you spend your money. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna eat 2 shoes, whatever. I don't waste my money on those things. My girlfriend's not high maintenance, so she doesn't really cost much, like, as weird as that sounds. But she doesn't ask for much. I just buy her food and she's happy. I mean, yeah, there's a ring on her hand. Yeah, I just bought her an anniversary present, but she doesn't ask for much. And along with, I don't pay rent because my grandparents are awesome. They took me in after I got kicked out when I was 17. Work hard, save your money properly, and just lifestyle choices are key. Don't spend your money on dumb crap if you don't need it. At the end of the day, you'll thank yourself and you'll be driving behind something that you built yourself with you, your friends, and you can be proud of it and show it off at car meets. Thank you guys. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know. I will definitely make more later on. I'm definitely gonna be doing the sponsorship one and the what not to do when you buy to your car for the first time. But if you guys have any other suggestions, like I said in the beginning, leave it down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, I forgot real quick. A lot of people see guys make like their car builds in like fucking in like 2 weeks, like these $40,000 builds, and they're like, you see their car and then boom, done. That doesn't happen. That's not realistic. Don't have that expectation when you build a car. My car's been in the works for 2.5 years or so. It will not happen. You need to work. You need to bust your ass. Don't believe all this bullshit on Instagram. People just waste all their fucking money for Instagram. Build your car, spend your time, do it right. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come